Sports are a game of moments, some glorious, others gut-wrenching. When the Boston Celtics stunned the world with an NBA Finals win less than a year ago, Jayson Brown and Jayson Tatum were the toast of the league. Fast forward to today, Boston, up 20-plus points in both games, now finds itself shockingly down 0-2 to the New York Knicks in their playoff series, with the noise growing louder against their two franchise leaders. But as the critics come out swinging, a familiar voice is rising in their defense. Grant Williams, now with the Charlotte Hornets but forever tied to Boston lore, has had enough, and he's not staying silent. Let's break down why Williams's defense of his former teammates matters, how the Celtics landed in this unexpected spot, and why this series is far from finished, no matter what the loudest voices might say. Remembering history, the Tatum and Brown legacy, it's almost unfathomable that just a short time ago, Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown were celebrated as the foundation of Boston's championship dreams. Each poured heart and soul into delivering the city another title, battling through adversity and answering every big-game moment with poise and power. Brown's relentless rim attacks, Tatum's scoring flurries, both turning pressure into spectacle, reminding Celtics nation of legends past. One bad stretch, or, in this case, two blown leads, can make memories short. But as Grant Williams so passionately pointed out, nobody should forget how instrumental these stars have been in Boston's recent glory. Grant Williams fires back, the power of former teammate support. Grant Williams bleeds green. 4 seasons in Boston, sharing the ups and downs with Tatum and Brown. After arriving in the 2022 NBA draft, Williams became both a locker room glue guy and a defensive anchor during critical stretches. Now in Charlotte, his loyalty hasn't wavered. Seeing the vitriol aimed at Tatum and Brown after the 2-game collapse, Williams took to social media with a powerful rebuttal. In his eyes, the haters have completely lost perspective. Have you all forgotten what these guys just did for Boston? He asks, calling out the wave of disrespect and short memory that often chases sports superstars during rough stretches. While fans thirst for accountability, Williams insists Brown and Tatum are more than their worst moments. They're proven champions and relentless competitors. The root of the backlash, why fans turn on their heroes. Boston isn't just any basketball city. It's a cauldron of expectations, criticism, and never-ending passion. When the Celtics, twice leading by 20-plus points, let both games slip away at TD Garden, frustration erupted. To some, the defensive lapses and crunch-time mishaps looked like mental errors from Tatum and Brown. The narrative, fanned by social media and sports talk, turned from disappointment to but is it 2 games, painful as they are, can't erase a season of dominance or the hardware from last. Grant Williams' response is a reminder that greatness, by its nature, invites both adulation and backlash, and sometimes the pendulum swings too far. What's still at stake? Series far from. Amidst the noise, one fact reigns supreme. The series isn't finished, and there's basketball left. Brown and Tatum are proven big-game hunters, and with Game 3 looming at the iconic Madison Square Garden, few would be shocked to see them roar back to life. Both are fiercely competitive, with their pride, legacy, and this season's championship hopes on the line. Williams himself believes the doubters will be silenced if Boston writes. With so much experience and motivation, the idea that 2 games could define this team or these players is as short-sighted as it gets. Lessons in loyalty and leadership. Williams' message isn't just about defending friends. It's about setting the record straight on loyalty and he saw up close what Tatum and Brown bring to hours in the gym, calm in, chaos, leadership in the locker. With so many eager to tear down superstars at the first sign of struggle, Williams is urging Celtics fans to remember who's, not just who. This rallying cry isn't lost on the locker room either. Expect Tatum and Brown to channel the noise into fuel as they prepare for a possible turning point in New York. Moving from criticism to comeback, Saturday's game at Madison Square Garden isn't just another playoff battle. It's a moment for Boston stars to remind everyone why they're pillars of the franchise. Can they recover from back-to-back disasters and flip the script in enemy territory? Will Grant Williams' faith prove? There's a lot of season and pride left. History shows that counting out Brown, Tatum, or the Celtics is rarely a. Now we want. Do you agree with Grant Williams? Is the backlash against Tatum and Brown way out of line? Or do the Celtic stars need to prove themselves all over again in this series? Can Boston bounce back in the Garden? Or is it time? Drop your take in the comments below and hit that like button if you stand. Whether you're a Celtics diehard or just a fan of the game, this is why we watch. Because anything is possible in the NBA playoffs. Stay locked in for all the emotional highs, lows, and future headlines as the Celtics continue to change. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest news and passionate analysis from around the league.